Hello, students. Let's look at fractions. All right. So here in blue, I have 1 out of 3 shaded. That means I have 1/3 shaded in blue. Now, I ask you, how many pieces do I need to shade in on my bottom fraction in order to equal 1/3? Let's count them up and see. In green now, I need to shade in 1, 2, 3 pieces in order to have the same amount shaded as I do in blue above. That means my numerator, that's the top, is going to be 3. Now, I ask you, what's the denominator gonna be? Well, my denominator is the total number of pieces. So I already have 3 shaded, and then you add 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total pieces altogether on my bottom fraction. So, what fraction then is going to be equal to 1/3? Well, since I have 9 total pieces, that means my denominator is 9. Therefore, 1/3 equals 3/9. Hope you're keeping up with me. Alright now, I ask you, how many pieces do I need to shade in on my bottom fraction in order to equal the 2/4 that I have on top shaded in green? Alright, let's count them up and see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces shaded in red in order to have the same amount that I have shaded in green above. That means my numerator is going to be 6. What's the denominator going to be now? Well, already have 6 shaded in red. Add on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total pieces. So 2/4 equals what fraction? Well, I have 12 total pieces, therefore my denominator, the bottom, is going to be 12. 2/4 equals 6/12. Keep up now, lads. Alright, now, what comparison statement could I make between these two fractions? Are they greater, less than, or equal to each other? Well, first of all, let's name the fractions. In red, I have 2 pieces shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Therefore, I have 2 eighths. And purple, I have 3 pieces shaded out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3/12. Now, I ask you, is 2/8 greater, less than, or equal to 3/12? Well, if you look carefully, you'll see that there are the same amount shaded on each of these fractions. Therefore, 2/8 equals 3/12. Can you put these fractions in order from least to greatest? That's smallest to biggest. Well, let's see here. I need to put my least to greatest will be the smallest piece first then. The least piece will be the smallest piece. Do you see it? It's right here in purple. I'm going to move it up to the top. Scoot these other fractions on down. Alright. Now, what's the next smallest piece? Well, looks like a cut between orange and red, so let's move them closer here together to see. Oh yeah, orange has it now. Then comes red, then green, then blue. They're in order. Least to greatest, smallest to biggest. What fractions are these, though? Well, in purple, I have 1 shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 1/12. In orange, I have 1 shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1/6. In red, I have 1 shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1/4. In green, I have one shaded still out of 3 total pieces. 1, 2, 3. And then finally in blue, I have one shaded out of 2. That's 1/2 shaded. Remember, the bigger your denominator, the smaller the pieces, because you're chopping it up several times now. Let's try this again. This time, I want you to see if you can put these fractions in order from greatest to least, biggest first to smallest. Alright, obviously, the biggest one here is going to be this yellow one. Whoa, whole thing is shaded. Alright, we'll move it to the top, scoot these others on down. What's the next largest piece shaded? Is it the purple or red? I say purple. What comes after purple? Blue? Nah, gotta be red. Then next comes the orange. And then, yeah, blue's still smaller than green, so it's gotta be last. Green's gotta come next. As you can see clearly, these are in order now, from largest to smallest, greatest to least. But what are these fractions? Well, in yellow, I've got 2 shaded out of 2 total, that's 2 halves. In purple, I've got 2 shaded out of 3 total, that's 2/3. In red, I've got 2 shaded out of 4 total, that's 2/4. That's total, not turtle. Alright, in orange, I got 2 shaded out of 6 total. In green, I got 2 shaded out of, well, how many total is that? Let's hold the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total, that's 2 eighths. And in blue, finally, I've got 2 shaded out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 2 12s. Crikey. Alright, there you have it. Fractions put in order. Fractions equivalent to each other. Fractions.